What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Your boy Javi here. For all the new guys tuning into the channel, it is your boy Javi Vibes, where you can find everything car related in this channel, doing anything from minor restorations to reviews and to product reviews, which is what we have here today. This video is sponsored by VEVOR. I got together with VEVOR to bring you guys an amazing product for all you mechanics or all you DIY guys who are building engines in your garage, in your shop, wherever you are that you're building an engine. This is a must. And if you are one of the guys that are kind of doing the same thing I'm doing now, which is kind of purchasing a vehicle, fixing it up a little bit, maybe doing a minor restoration and selling it to make a little bit of profit, this will be a great product that will come in handy. Let's get the video started because you guys are gonna love this. Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So this video is sponsored by VEVOR, as I mentioned before. So what we have here is the VEVOR handheld digital endoscope. And this little guy right here is going to be a lifesaver for you. So for all you mechanics who are working in your shop, for guys like me who work in their backyards, who work in their garage, whatever it is you're doing that you're building an engine, this will be extremely handy. You are going to need this, and I recommend this to everybody. Now, there will be a link below in the description where you guys can go and grab one of these. This is at an amazing price, and I'm going to show you some of the features about this thing because this little guy right here is amazing. I was going over the features, and it's in another level. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's jump into the features, and we're going to start off with this little guy. So let's get the video started. First of all, you get this monitor. It's pretty cool. As you guys can see, it's the size of my iPhone. The iPhone is actually a little bit longer, not thicker, because it's not thicker. This is the thickness of it actually, and it's got a little stand in the back. You guys could just put it there, and when you're using your camera, you're looking at it. So one of the main features that this little guy has is that it actually records what you're looking at. So if you have an engine, an example, when in this video we are going to go to the Mustang, we're going to open the oil cap, and we're going to stick the camera down there, and we're going to check out how good the head is on my 1998 Ford Mustang V8. And one of the good things, as I said, is that this little guy records what you're looking at. You can then later take out the footage. As a YouTuber like me, you could put it into a video, which I'm going to be using it in this video, or you could then take it to your mechanic or to your buddy, and you could pretty much go over and review the footage. Now, so one of the main features that it also has is that the camera, which I have the camera right here, this is the camera here. The camera is 16 feet long. So your camera is about 16 feet long. The camera's right here at the tip. The camera brings 3 LED lights. It has 3 LED lights, but a really cool feature is that it doesn't, not only does it have a camera pointing forward, it has a camera on the bottom and it has a camera on the top. So an example, when I turned it on, if you're pointing forward, you're going to be recording what's in front of you. But if I click here where it says camera, it's going to point to the one on top. So it's going to start recording in this case is up. Okay, so this will be up. When you press the camera button, it's going to start recording the roof. When you press the other camera button, it's going to start recording the floor. So you get a full angle of everything you're looking at. So in this case, if you stick it down to a head, if you're, like I said, if you're building a motor like we're going to do today, that we're going to stick it down to where the Mustang's head is, and we switch from cameras from the top, from the bottom, and the one forward, you're going to be able to see everything. And it's got 16 feet long, which is, to me, that's insane. I wouldn't know what to do with 16 feet, like where to put that in. But if you have a clogged drain, you can stick it down there. If you want to stick it into your AC duct and see how much dust you have in there, you can also do that. This camera will get into a lot of places that you would not be that you would not even imagine. So we're gonna go ahead and power this bad boy up. And one of the good things it has is once you put in the camera here, which is Type-C, it's got a lock latch right up here. So when you put the camera in, it's gonna lock, and it's not gonna let that camera come out. And it's actually pretty stiff. I can't even move that much with my fingers, so it's pretty stiff. It will hold the footage, and it's got the SD card on the side. If we go here on the side, it does have the charger here, which is a small micro USB. It's got the camera here, which is a micro SD card, which is gonna hold your footage. Everything here obviously gets protected, so it gets stuck there. And it will hold your footage, so then you could go back and review it. Let's go ahead and put the camera on. So the camera's on there, and it's on pretty tight. You are not going to be able to get that out of there. So we're going to go ahead and power it on. and we're gonna be able to see the camera. You click it on, it tells you right there, and then right away we got the camera, the LED lights are on. You could also turn on the lights. You hit the second button and the lights are off. So here we're pretty much looking at my camera, but if I press the camera button, sorry about that guys, I had to change the battery on the DSLR. So we're looking at the camera here. So this button right here, so we have the power button up here as I showed you. We have the bottom button which has a light on, which if we click it on, you're gonna see that the light turns on. Now this one, it's the LED, it's actually in front of the camera. We click it on again, it gets brighter. We have another brightness, and then we click it on again and it goes off. Now, like I said, this LED is on the front. Now, if we go here to the bottom, this button here is a camera. If whatever you're pointing at, if you're looking down at the engine and you want to take a snap, you want to snap a picture of whatever you're looking at, you click on it and it's going to take a picture. Now, you can see that now it's pointing at my DSLR. You can see it there, but if we hit up, it's going to change the view of the image. But if we hit bottom, it's going to change the camera. So now this camera is actually looking at me. And if we hit up again, it's going to change the view. It's going to flip the image. If we hit bottom again, it's going to change the camera. And now it's pointing at my computer. Because in the tip here, we have a camera that's in the tip. We have a camera that's on the side. We have another camera that's on the other side. So you have 3 LED lights here. You have an LED here. You have an LED on the other side. You have an LED in the front. But those LEDs have the cameras next to them. So you have a 3-way camera. In other words, you are not going to miss a single angle when you stick this camera down your piston to see your piston rings or to see your head. You're going to get a full view of everything you're looking at. If we go here, it says the storage, and you can see where the storage is. Now, I don't believe it's touchscreen. No, it is not touchscreen. I thought it might have been touchscreen. So you have some of the footages here, and that's it. Also, like I said, the cable's on latched on pretty good, and it's the 16 feet of cable that you get is super durable. So you can pretty much twist this here, go this way, and it's gonna move anywhere. So let's go ahead and go to the Mustang. Let's put this through the head, inside the head, and see how well and clean it records and how well and clean that engine is, because that engine has 80,000 miles on my Mustang, my 1998 Mustang. And we're gonna see the image quality, because we're gonna be able to take it out of here from the SD card. We're gonna be able to put it on this video, and that's pretty cool. So once again, for all you mechanical guys that are working on an engine, whether it's in your garage, your shop, or wherever it is, and you wanna look inside the engine, you just bought a car, or you just bought an engine you're gonna swap, you get this bad boy here to inspect it and look at everything in there. I will leave a link below in the description where you could get this, and you actually have a 5% off. I have a code there that if you use my code, you get 5% off, and this is pretty cool. You're gonna want this. This is nice. I've been waiting for something like this. So let's go ahead and go to the Mustang and let's check it out. So I got the car in. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stick it through there, and we're gonna look inside, and we're gonna check out the image of how good these heads are on this car. All right, boys, so another thing that I wanted to show you guys was that when you power it on and you hit the power button here, you have all these options to select from. You have your resolution, which is 1080p, which is really good, the language, the date, time, label, brightness, screensaver, and all that good stuff. And you can format, go back to default setting, and the update. So it tells you how much battery left you have here. It tells you have your SD card here. So let's get it cracking. Let's go ahead and put that through there, and let's see how clean the image is. And there you go, guys. So this little bad boy here does the trick. Now, obviously getting in there, getting in through the head is a little hard because it's really tight, a really tight spot. And if I really would have definitely, if I really would have taken my time and kind of dug it around, moved it around, and just kind of take your time to go in there, you're definitely going to get an amazing quality picture, and you're definitely going to get to see the whole inside of the head. Now, if you have if you want to stick it down, like if you want to see how the walls and the pistons are and how all that is in there, then you could obviously do it too. Once you're doing a head job, you can go ahead and see it before you remove the heads, or if you're changing the valves or whatever, you can stick it down there and you can see how the heads, how the block is and everything else. Now, the good thing about that camera is you can pretty much get it into tight spots. Again, if you have a drain that's clogged, or if you want to stick it into like your AC duct and see how much dust you have in there, you definitely do that too. Anyways, I'll leave a description. I'll leave a link in the description below. So you guys can go check it out. There is a 5% discount for the code that I'm going to put there, and you guys can go ahead and grab yourself one. And that one right there is under $100. I believe it's under $80. And with my 5% discount, you're definitely going to get a good deal on it. Anyways, thank you, VEVOR, for sponsoring this video. Thank you, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Your boy is out.